Hey, what's up, everyone? I wanted to go ahead and talk about a few things. First, I wanted to say thank you all so much for the prayers and extended positive energy, love, and thoughts that you sent for us earlier. You were all focusing on us, and that means so much. Those storms were rough. It wasn't even dark yet. I mean, it wasn't even supposed to be fully dark yet, and this is what it looked like. You couldn't see squat. You couldn't see anything. And we had just had a great evening. We happened to be driving by the square, and there was a live concert taking place, and it was very hot. It was very humid. Real feels above 100 degrees, and it was just so humid. Sunshine, bright, beautiful day. They claimed the storms were supposed to have been there at 6 p.m. and then they changed it to noon, and then they changed it back to 4 p.m. Then they changed it to the original time prediction of 6 p.m. And after they changed it to 6 p.m., that's when the storm started moving through. About 7 o'clock, it was everywhere, and this wall of darkness was coming up toward us. So the first thing I did, whenever we were starting to drive back home and thought this is not a good idea, I actually suggested, I had a feeling that we should stop, and I said we should stop. I don't think we should. I think we should stop. I don't think we should drive home. I have that feeling. There's very large hail toward the house, and if we're driving to the house, I mean, I had that strong feeling. You could see a wall of darkness. It was purple and black, and you could and cloud to ground lightning, huge lightning strikes hitting the ground around us, and flashes of light that were super bright, and they would hurt your head. The lightning was so strong. And so I got out, and then the first thing I did, I first we had this awesome cover band was doing a concert, and they literally were able to cover every single artist you could think of. I mean, they were awesome. And I'm gonna have to remember the name of their band. It was I'll have to think of it. But what happened was we seen that concert. We in the square. It was a free public concert, and they were having that, and we were like, wow, this is awesome. So we we watched that, and they put on that free show. It was really cool. And then on the way back, well, first of all, they said we need to end this show early. We're gonna have to end early in about 15 minutes due to bad weather coming in. They say some rain's coming in, strong storms, and we want to end this early. So we decided, well, you know what? We might ought to get going. And my energy got heightened. And so, I mean, I had been up since yesterday. I hadn't been asleep. I hadn't been able to sleep since yesterday. We got a few things done this morning, and then we went to town and picked Addie up from work, and then we went to see that we got to see that concert on the square. This free event, free concert that they had. All but the drinks and the things, they were expensive, but I wound up paying about $15 for all of that. But it was like, this free show. It was really cool, and I'll show some of the audio and recordings from it of that band. But then after we got back, I said that, we left just on time to be at that store when we were. And the Hindu people that work there they have a very nice energy. They're very close to me. They always call me, hey buddy, how's my buddy? And he and his, I don't think it's his wife, I think it's his girlfriend, but they're very close. They have a family, and they have children there, and he has like a teenage daughter. I think they have a teenage daughter, I believe. But they're very kind to me. And I went in there and watched the TV a little bit, and I said, well, you know what, I'm going to get my portable TV out. So we sat in the Nissan. We backed up the back end of the Nissan to their building, and thankfully other people parked around us. And it was just, this was hail, and you could just see the hail hitting the windshield, the window. That's hail hitting the window. I mean, that's not rain. That was all hail mixed in with rain hitting the window. And then it just got more and more. Well, I'm going to just pause the video, but I just wanted to state that I'm glad you all sent your prayers, because thankfully everything worked out how it was meant to be. And it was sort of another awakening point for me, that we were kept where we needed to be. Had we been driving on the road, that hail would have been hitting the windshield, broken it, and we would have been, who knows what might have happened. And we stopped there right on time. I said, we need to stop. We need to back up. And we backed up to the building. Luckily, a large pickup truck pulled up next to us, and they waited it out. Other people on the road waited it out, and some people pulled around us. We had people on each side of us. And it was very rough. Then I decided, well, I'm going to get the portable HD TV out. I've had that TV since 2009. Yeah, I'd had that TV for, well, the electricity's flickering right now at this moment. Right now, there's probably going to be a loud boom. So the storms are not over, but I don't know why it just, my phone shouldn't still be putting out a Wi-Fi. I just turned it off, Wi-Fi. But right after that, we headed back to the house after it eased off a bit. But I got the portable TV out, and I was watching the local weather, and for some reason, signal was super strong. For phone signal, for the radio, the TV, the portable TV worked as long as it needed. And even the signal in the store, they had it on News Channel 5. They had it on there watching the weather. Of course, the Hindus, they were very calm. They were just like, it's all good. We'll be okay. And thank you all. Thank you so much to everyone that sent your prayers and love and your collective thoughts focusing on our safety. And the first thing I thought was, well, I left most of everything off in the house. I made sure the fans were off before we left, and certain things were unplugged, and the rest of it was plugged up to the backup power and surge protectors. So I know that, that's okay, like any electronics. But I turned the lights off through the app on the go. Some more good news is my new phone. The company that sent it to me through eBay is going to send me the other one. I sent it to them. They did get it through the mail, and they checked it, and they had their company check it, and they said it is definitely a dud. It's definitely malfunctioning. No doubt, no duh, I knew that. It's malfunctioning, and it is not a functioning device. And that I was telling the truth. They wanted to find out I was telling the truth. I mean, no duh, no doubt I was telling the truth. I wouldn't lie about that. I mean, you can't really get by with something like that. But anyway, they gave me a tracking number, a shipping number, the order ID, and everything to this device. And their supplier checked it out and everything, and it was completely messed up. And they discovered there wasn't a single scratch, there was no signs of any drops or damage. And I waited till I told them the reason why I waited so late to get my phone, the new phone that I ordered, my S5, from that PayPal donation money, which, by the way, thank you to anyone who ever donates. Feel free to help us out, because anytime we could definitely use it. But those that, I don't want to sound beggy or whatever, but to anyone that thought that, I wasn't trying to. But anyway, the thing is, I put the message in there and emailed it to them, and they finally messaged me back and told me they're sending me the other one. It was a total dud, that phone, and I said, yes, I know that, thank you. I'm very glad that you've seen that it was a definite problem. It had nothing to do with anything that I did to it. I even waited a week. That's what the reason for the delayed response was with my other phone and sending it back. I waited a week to open it up because I did not want to use that phone until I had a case. So I ordered the OtterBox case the day it came in, when I made sure that which OtterBox case that I wanted for the phone. So I ordered the Defender Case Series. And so I put it on there, and that took a week to get here. And I did sign up. I signed up for free Prime, so I have some free Prime. Maybe if I can afford to buy anything on it, which I don't buy too much on Amazon. I haven't even bought much on Amazon unless it's a necessity. But I ordered that on eBay anyway, so that was on eBay, the OtterBox case. But went ahead and did the free month of Prime, and surprisingly, I didn't have to give a debit card or anything. I just used a gift card code to get the 3 months after I get the month. But moving back to what I was stating, and they still try to jip me out of that, but you know how these companies do. But here's the thing: is that thankfully we made it safely home. I was able to use my S5 as a tethering Wi-Fi mobile hotspot. I was able to use my phone as a Wi-Fi hotspot, so it was S5, mobile network. It was the S5 Wi-Fi hotspot showed up, and I was able to stream News Channel 5. I downloaded the app through the tablet, downloaded quickly through the cell tower network, and I was able to see what was going on in the weather, monitor the situation. Once the portable TV died, I was like, uh-oh. And it was all working awesome during that storm, which was a blessing that we could see what was going on around us in the areas. And they were afraid they were going to go out because so many thousands of people, tens of thousands, were without electricity there. Over 5,000 were in our area, like over in our localized area. The company that has that gives our electricity, that we of course pay, but the company that we pay for our electricity, there was sorry, I was checking the weather on the TV right now. There's some more strong storms headed through there's strong storms hitting right now still. I mean, it's so they had all kinds of things. Downtown is like a mess.
A Nashville police cruiser here stuck under that tent. Thankfully, we have not heard.
There's some stuff all over the streets. I'm checking the news right now. The restaurants in Nashville were closing the windows and doors, forcing it closed because there was a tornado warning, and it was like a tornado. That is just like in 1990, in the late 1990s. They were having to close the doors from the wind.
Senator Kennedy, look at this. A News 4 viewer capturing this lightning on camera in Hendersonville tonight. A very busy, tumultuous night. Thank you for joining us for News 4.
We witnessed all of that, but I didn't get to video it due to my. I didn't get to video any of it because my phone was so low on power, and I really wanted to video the majority of what was going on, but this is all I captured.
And the threat isn't over for the weekend, right?
Have more waves of storms that will come through. We're actually going to have another Storm 5 alert in effect for tomorrow morning, but we still need to get through tonight.
So we've got more strong storms tomorrow morning, and tomorrow throughout the day, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, but mostly Saturday. So, and then it's going to be another repeat.
Early here, so it wasn't effective until 1 o'clock.
Anyway, we have an active night ahead of us and an active day tomorrow.
News.
I'll keep you updated on what happens throughout the weekend with the weather, but thankfully I have the portable TV ready. I checked it. There are thousands of reports of trees down, lines down, damage everywhere. It's crazy. And it's chaotic tonight, really. And we're lucky and thankful to be even talking right now online. I wanted to do a live stream, but I didn't know whether the tablet would. Well, the tablet will, I think, because it's at 39%. But I didn't know. See, in the morning, there's supposed to be more strong storms. And I think at about So keep us in your prayers. At noon tomorrow, another huge downpours, more huge downpours and severe weather go through. And about noon and 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. with downpours of hail and heavy rain. So that's going through tomorrow. So we're going to go through this again. But the good news, I am getting my other phone is on its way. And I'm glad I had the TV to watch what was going on, the portable TV. I'm glad I could use the phone as a mobile hotspot while charging it, and use the tablet to stream, because I was fortunate to be able to stream what was going on. And I'm glad this tablet held up, because I was able to use this tablet that I hadn't opened up since I got it for Christmas, but I hadn't opened it up. But we stayed put, and then on the way home, the electricity came back right as we were headed back to the house, and I think they fixed it. And there's this facility place, and I think it has backup power. I don't know for sure. I really don't know what it's for, but I know that the electricity came back as we were. Everywhere had electricity, but it seemed to be out at the house, and then as we were turning, all the lights came on. So, and the electrical lines are bent way down in several places over the roads, and it's a dangerous situation in many places, very dangerous. And these storms have caused a lot of damage. It's caused a lot of damage in a lot of places. Travel hazards, damage to people's homes and businesses, roadways, trees, yards, and units are everywhere checking everything out. And it's these severe thunderstorms are continuing tomorrow, damaging severe thunderstorms. And
you can track storms right now with Storm Tracker interactive radar.
And it's
on the weather section.
It's going to be very active tomorrow, early tomorrow morning, and again at noon through 1 to 2 p.m.
Has left a husband dead and his wife.
So I'll watch the news and see what's going on. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your love. The phone's on the way, and any other donations are greatly appreciated. PayPal, email, and the Patreon link are below. You can leave your comments to let me know if you've all gone through anything. I'll send prayers. Keep your thoughts and prayers for Georgia Bigfoot. The YouTuber Georgia Bigfoot, his dad, he went to the hospital. I don't know if he got released yet. They said it's in the stomach. Something is going on in the stomach area, and that's all he would state. I don't know what's going on, but I know that he asked me to extend my love, my well wishes and prayers and positive energy his direction, and I will be doing that. I will do that, and I'm doing it now. I've done it already, and Lord, please bless. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I'm getting congested again. But Lord, please bless him and all of us. I pray. I posted a prayer on the Prayers to Share app when the storms happened, and as well. I post prayers when something's going on, or when I think there's a storm, I will post. And I posted a prayer, thankfully, as I seen these storms coming. Protect us from the storms. And I also asked in a video, and it didn't get uploaded until 10 minutes later, I was able to actually get a signal and upload the video. So it's been crazy, and I'm very glad I've been able to talk tonight. Sorry I've been going on so long, but it's just, I'm so thankful, and I don't know how to explain and extend my gratitude without saying a big heart to everyone, and I love you all so much. And the phone overheated, the portable chargers overheated. I had all my portable chargers just drained, all of them. 3 of them drained, and I luckily had an extra one that I was able to use, so I could use the phone as a Bluetooth, as a Wi-Fi hotspot for tethering. And everything was draining and dying, and I think it was all the electricity in the air drained all the batteries, that lightning. But I've got to get everything charged up and keep everything charged, because the same type of system is coming tomorrow. The same types of systems. Sorry I talked so long. I love you all. love, and peace. So, this is Spaced Out Productions signing out. Links are below. Thank you. Peace, and God bless. Signing out.